So check this out. Meta's Twitter-like application has racked up over 100 million signups in less than a week. Let's check it out. What's up guys, this is Josh back with another video, and today I want to do some more tech news. And I found this article to be super interesting, being that it is a new application that's been released, or a social media app that's based on Twitter, but it was created by Meta to rival the Twitter application, especially after all the changes that have been made over on Twitter by their leader, Elon Musk. So let's hop over to the article and check it out. So this article is on cnet.com, and of course I always have a link down in the description of the video, but as you can see, it says Threads continues its rapid rise, and what you need to know about Meta's new app. And this article was released today, and the reason I wanted to use this article because it covers a lot of details on how to actually use the app and some of the issues that people are running into. So let's hop right into it. It basically says in less than a week, Meta's new app Threads is already counting 100 million signups, according to the CEO, Mark Zuckerberg. The new app, built as a text-based conversation app that will rival Twitter, was launched July 5th by the Instagram team and quickly caught on. Now it says Threads reached 100 million signups over the weekend, and Zuckerberg wrote in a post Monday on Threads, "That's most likely organic demand, and we haven't even turned on many promotions yet. Can't believe it's only been 5 days." And so it looks like Zuckerberg is having those same feelings he had when he first started Facebook, by this application dropping and getting a whole bunch of people to sign up for it. But there is a little catch, or a little caveat, that I want to point out later on in this article. So think about this statement that he made when you see down below what I'm talking about. But it says Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, on Monday called the surge of signups on Threads insane. And it is insane. That's a lot of people, 100 million signups. And then it also says, and promised the team would make this thing great. Now it says, while the burst of signups doesn't necessarily mean people will use Threads long term, the milestone is notable. For comparison, OpenAI's chatbot ChatGPT, which kicked off AI rush late last year, surpassed 100 million monthly active users after 2 months. At the end of 2022, Twitter had 259 million daily active users, and Instagram, which is crazy, has 1.39 billion daily users, active users. And that's why Threads, I believe, is taking off so fast, because it was released under Instagram. It was developed by the Instagram team. And so therefore you use your Instagram account to sign up over there, and it'll also migrate your stuff over. So let's read a little more. It says sign in with your Instagram credentials and keep your username, followers, and verification status. It says though the platform has reportedly been in work since January, the Threads rollout comes on the heel of Twitter's owner Elon Musk announcing limits to how many tweets you can read on Twitter per day. And those limits were temporary, according to him, but the damage done seems to be a bit more premature. And so amid all the changes at Twitter, social media users have been looking for an alternative such as Mastodon and Blue Sky. And to be honest, in my opinion, it takes a big tech giant to actually rival Twitter. That's why Mastodon and Blue Sky really hasn't had as much success. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of people that use those applications. And shout out to my guy, IT Guy Rye. He actually offered me some invites to join Blue Sky, but I never, I didn't take him up on that offer. I wasn't interested in joining another social media app, at the time. But I do have Mastodon. But essentially, those are free and open source alternatives, and they're also decentralized, at least based on my knowledge of Blue Sky. I know Mastodon definitely is, because I've been on Mastodon for a while now, and I know I've done some research on the actual company. But Threads provides the option to post text, videos, and photos, and the ability to engage in real-time conversations. And then right here it says read on if you want to learn more about how to join Threads or whatever, etc. And like I said, I have a link down in the description. But what is Threads? So this breaks down what it actually is. It was created by Meta's Instagram team. Threads is a platform that allows you to publish short posts and updates that are up to 500 characters. So a Twitter alternative. You can include links, photos, videos up to 5 minutes long. The app is linked to your Instagram account, and according to Meta, you can easily share a Threads post to your Instagram story or share your post as a link on any other platform you choose. So your feed will include posts from people's and accounts you follow on Instagram or Threads. So they basically did a full integration of Instagram and Threads. And if you start looking at some of the images or examples, you'll kind of see that, to me, they kind of look like the Instagram comment section. You know how you can comment under the photos or whatever. That's kind of what it looks like to me. But it's also available, to download from the iOS store as well as the Play Store, the Android store, so you can get it however you want to. And it says the app launched in more than 100 companies, but its release is reportedly delayed in the European Union due to data sharing concerns between Instagram and Threads. So if you want to sign up for it, and this is where the problem comes in, I'll talk about how you sign up for it. This basically explains it. First, launch the Thread application, select Instagram profile. You want to make Thread account for. If you have multiple Instagram accounts, you can switch at the login page. Now, all you have to do is add your name, bio, and all that other crap. But when you sign up with Instagram, it will import from Instagram, import over all your information from IG. So that's a cool thing about it. They make it super simple for you to set up your account. It'll basically, I'm assuming it will follow the accounts that you already follow on Instagram. And hold on. That's what it says right here. You can also just follow every single account you follow on Instagram with a single tap. So follow all. They do have that option when importing it or whatever. And the last page will give you a bit of information about Thread and the future and all the good stuff that you can, see. And it says Thread and Instagram are intrinsically tied in how you'll soon be able to interact with other social media platforms like Mastodon. You can hit join Threads to begin browsing through your timeline. And a quick guide to actually using it. If you guys want a little bit more information on this, just go through and check it out on your own. I won't go through and read it. That's up to you guys to figure it out. But like I said, on a lot of these images or pictures that you see on the site, it kind of looks like the comment section under an Instagram post. You got your same, links comment, retweeted or whatever, or rethreaded, if you want to call it that. And share. I'm assuming that's the share. You can share it to any other platform as well as messaging and all that good stuff. I'm assuming they'll have the same features that you see in Instagram. And then this paragraph kind of covers a little bit about the settings. So they have notifications, pretty straightforward, just like any other app. They'll send you all these notifications, followers, replies, all that good stuff. Privacy, you can make your account private, which, similar to Instagram as well as, Facebook. You can privatize a lot of stuff, so you have all those features. Exactly the same. You can hide your likes. That's one cool thing. So if you don't want people to see what you've actually liked, you can hide those. Now, this is where the problem at that I was talking about earlier, based on his tweet, Mark Zuckerberg's thread comment, so to speak. But a lot of people are upset about this. It says, if you've seen in the news, many users are upset about Meta's policy regarding deleting your Threads account. So once you sign up for this, based on what I'm seeing, you can't go back. I think it's a way to individually deactivate the Thread account, but you can't delete it. You know what I'm saying? It says yes, you can delete your Threads account, but you also have to delete your Instagram account. That's where the problem is, because it ends up being tied to the other. You know what I'm saying? And it says if you don't want to delete your Instagram account, you do have the option to individually deactivate your Threads account. So you can go in and deactivate it. So if you use that login, use the Instagram feature, then it's going to be tied to your Instagram. And therefore, the only way to get rid of it is to delete your Instagram account. Otherwise, the only thing you could do is deactivate it. Now, this brings into question to what Mark Zuckerberg said, as well as the numbers within, what they're saying. They got 100 million people signed up in a week. And the reason, people probably just hopped over there just to check it out. You know what I'm saying? Probably not planning on sticking around and just wanted to see. But your account, once you create it, you can't get rid of it. All you can do is deactivate it. Now, are those deactivated accounts calculated in those Twitters of signups, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of makes you question, you know what I'm saying? You guys know how I feel about social media platforms and privacy and all that stuff. It takes me a long time to actually create an account if I want to, and a lot of times I don't link social media accounts. When I create accounts, I try not to link anything, and I try to, like, for instance, my Twitter account, when I first created it took me a while to actually create one, but it's not linked to any other account. It's not linked to my Gmail email. It's linked to a totally different email. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep all this stuff separate. And at one point, you know, I didn't even let people know who I was on Twitter, you know, by keeping the privacy settings right. And then I also followed a bunch of random people, but never really commented, never really said anything, just to see what was going on. It took me a long time to actually make it, or brand it, to make it look like, okay, this KeepItTechie on Twitter. And that's the same with a lot of these applications. It took me a long time to sign up for Instagram. I had a Facebook account for years. Instagram had been out for a while, you know, and it took me a couple years to actually sign up for Instagram. I try not to sign up for these applications, you know, as soon as they're released. I don't know why. I mean, I just want to see how it pans out. But I just wanted to reiterate this, or at least show you guys this, that says this won't delete your account and data for good, but it will hide your profile, post, comments from everyone until you decide to come back. And look at that, until you decide to come back. So they're probably counting those numbers. But anyway, I thought this was an interesting article, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. Go down and let me know down in the comments if you plan on signing up for this Meta Threads app. It looks super cool, you know what I'm saying? At least to have an alternative to Twitter. And like I said, I believe that it takes one of these big, you know, tech companies to actually create something to rival Twitter, because Twitter been around for years. It's kind of hard for people to actually get off of Twitter unless there's an alternative provided by one of these other big tech firms. So give me your thoughts down below. Let me know if you're gonna sign up for it. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you plan on leaving Twitter, you know, all that good stuff. Give me some details down in the comments so I can see what you guys are thinking, or gauge the interest in this actual Thread app from my little small channel. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and of course, keep it techie.